Hi, I'm Robert Anderson, and today I'd like to talk to you. I've talked to you about fantasy football, but today I want to talk to you about winning fantasy football, getting some money. 100,000 million dollars. So today we're going to talk about getting some money. All right, getting money at fantasy football. Now I've talked to y'all and told y'all that I've done this for years and years and years. A lot of experience, knowing how the websites work, knowing how they run and stuff like that. So today we're going to talk about winning money, cash money. Who can't use a little bit of money around this time of year? Christmas time, the holidays, you need some money?
Yes.
How much do you need?
185,000. Wow.
And you can win that.
80,000.
Okay. That's right. And that's exactly what you can do. You can get on there and you can get on there and you can win money and you learn. Yeah, what you can do is get some money. You can get on there and you study what everybody is doing. You look at the popular players and they'll show you the percentage that the rest of the league is pick this player to use each week. So you find a player that is almost as good, but nobody is using percentage-wise. They had a CEO at DraftKings who went and played FanDuel, and he used all his statistics and everything to figure out that, hey, I know these guys, everybody is using these guys, but these guys, quarterbacks, running backs, who are going to score just almost as much, but nobody's going to use them. That's how he ended up winning $350,000. So you get on there a lot. You get on there and you see what percentage that everybody is playing these positions. And of course you got to know the rules. If quarterbacks are set up to score more and get more points, then you want to use the quarterbacks. If the running backs are set up to get more points, then you want to use the running backs. Same with receivers. Defense and kickers, everybody's going to get those points, so don't worry about those. But then, like I said, you can see what everybody is using. So let's just say everybody has this quarterback who's rated number 1. But the quarterback rated number 3 is almost as good, but not half of the people don't have him. So that's points right there that you're going to end up getting by using that quarterback. All right? So you try these methods, you research them. You have to do some homework. You have to look at NFL. You have to look at ESPN.com. You have to look at FanDuel, what they say, Yahoo. I like them too. That's the one I personally use. DraftKings is a good one. So you got to do a little bit of homework, but I'm telling you, you don't have to be a football genius to make this work. Okay? That's right. So you understand how everything works. You go in there. You set your lineup, you pick your players, they're already ranked for you. So you can just go through and see, and they give you a salary cap. X amount of dollars, $60,000, $100,000, whatever it is. And each player is based off of that particular pay scale. So as you add them to your lineup, the money comes down, and then by the time you're done, you've spent all your $60,000, and that's what everybody does. And when you get on there, and there's these tons of leagues, you can pick a league that only has very few people in it, and that's what I do. I don't get in a league that has 300,000 people in it because your odds are too, it's too many people. So you pick a league that only has 50 or 100 people, and then you start from there, and then you get accustomed to how it works until you get your plan laid out, and then you're good to go. All right? That's what you do. Then you do your research, pick your players, figure out how you're going to do, who you're going to pick, who's the best matchups, and then go from there. In the NFL. So, with that being said, you want to always make sure that you look at the rules. All right? You have to know the position that's going to get the most points for you. Right? That's right. Yes. So that's very important. So the main things is make sure you see what position gets you the most points, and then remember, look at the position, look at the person that everybody is starting, and then go down a few from there. Don't always pick the guy that everybody is playing, because now you're going to be just like everybody else. Okay? Yeah, and then you're going to have problems. So, now that I've talked about methods and ways to win money, strategies, places to play, positions, and money to win, are there any questions? Do you have a question, sir? What is your question, sir? Yes. Macy's. Okay. Yes.
Macy's.
Did you have a FanDuel question? What was your question, sir?
Macy's got all these ridiculous deals.
Okay. Did you have a FanDuel question? What was your FanDuel question? Because I'm really interested in it. Do you have a question, sir? No?
Have you won any money on FanDuel? Or any of the...
Trick question. That's a good question. I have won some money. I have won $2,000, but I didn't tell you about that because I was trying to figure out how I was going to tell you about that. So, good question, and if you do win money, then you might want to have another bank account if you're buying Christmas presents. Sir. My favorite player on FanDuel? Well, it depends. If we're looking at a league that is strictly for running backs, then I would say before he got hurt, it was Le'Veon Bell. But since he's hurt, I guess the number one guy would be Adrian Peterson. But everybody's picking Adrian Peterson, so you got to find somebody else who's almost as good. Like today, you had a rookie in Arizona. He did just as good as Adrian Peterson, if not better. Matter of fact, he did do better. And just like all the people would pick the best quarterbacks today, like Tom Brady and stuff like that, well, Blake Bortles, who nobody played, only in like 5% of the league, he actually had 3 touchdowns. So that's how it can pay off. All right? So with that being said, are there any more questions?
So, do you have to pick from different teams?
You
Or
can
do
pick
have
any
all the
players,
same teams?
any players in the league.
Oh.
So any player in the league, you have, like I said, you have X amount of dollars that you have, and you can spend it on any player, any positions in the league. Okay?
What is that?
That is for you, sir.
Now, do you have to spend a minimum amount of money, or can you spend whatever you want?
You can spend whatever you want, but that's going to be deducted, and it's going to hurt you in another position while you're playing. So you want to try to balance it between good players, and then you will have some extra money for the holidays. Okay? Happy holidays.
Will you make